Wait, what? Oh! Wait, that's actually a pretty sick interaction. Because it doesn't do any damage. That's big brain, man. Into Priest, I think I want to just hard mulligan and try to find Ticketus as soon as possible, so that way I can play him and murder him. I feel like that sounds really good. I'm gonna hold Death's Head Cultist and Spirit Jailers and stuff in my hand. Never mind. Never mind. This guy's going a weird build that runs this guy, so we're just gonna play tempo, I guess. What the heck are you? A 2-5... What? Who does this man think he is? What? I'll soul shoot, I guess. I didn't attack. That's an oops. Whatever, man. It doesn't matter. I'm intrigued, though. I like this. It's a unique no. And of course, we draw a soul fragment without having any damage. That's fine, though. I act tilted, but statistically, I mean, it's not super unlikely that we draw one. I've got to go with that. We'll Siphon Soul the 4/7, I guess. Shadow Council? Are you trolling me, man? Oh! What do I need? We coin... Siphon. Then we'll have Cascading Disaster to kill off 2 minions, so it's not going to be that bad. We can also play Demonic Studies if we need to. But yeah, I feel like this guy's deck is cool. I kind of regret getting rid of my good early game hand last time, but you know, it's fine. Don't play another minion. Fudge. They all have so much health. I'm gonna play you and see what I get first. I can play you turn 6. Cascading. Hit the 4/6 right here and this 2/3. Just don't leave this 2/3 up. Okay. He keeps a 4/6, but honestly, he met the minimum requirement. Just kill the thing that pumps. Two back-to-back raised deads. He's gonna play 2 2/2s. This guy's crazy! He's crazy! That's gonna do not enough damage. So let's just play a big taunt minion. And we can play Hysteria next turn and potentially completely crush his board. That's the goal. Look, man, I do think that this deck is trolling. I think that basically every other priest deck in the game is better than this priest deck. But that doesn't mean that it's occasionally fun to play against something that's not super meta. What? Okay. Well, that Hysteria is literally perfect for me. And then I'll play you and get some healing sooner rather than later. Because I feel like I would really like some healing. And then I'll just play Lucky Soul, Death's Head, and maybe Hero Power or something. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. It's funny, I play it all the time. Maybe I'll play it. Send me the deck code on, send me the deck code on Twitter. And I'm not promising I'll play it, but I will say that I will consider it. I will at least look into it because this deck looks pretty amusing to me. Soul Fragment, Spirit Jailer, that's fine. We'll play that for some defense. Probably play Jaraxxus next turn. I've got a lot of Soul Fragments. If we draw Sociologist, we win. You hate Twitter with such a burning passion? I mean, I don't use Twitter that much. I only use it to message sometimes because it's... I don't know, for me, easier than Discord. It's not actually that much easier than Discord, but it's kind of better. I don't know. If I play this, I'm not going to be able to draw any more cards. But I get a 6/6 every single turn, which I think is still worth it. Eredon, Lord of the Burning Legion. And if you put it on Discord as well, I'll probably see it. I just check Discord a little bit less frequently, which is not a good habit to get into, but it's still, you know, you can do it either place if you want to. Oh my gosh, hats make my head itch, like along the rim of it, I guess. My head gets really itchy. I don't know why. And now we heal 10. And look at that! I'm at 30 HP already. Wow. Who'd have guessed? And we get Sociologist. That's pretty good, actually. We're gonna fully wipe the board and play Sociologist next turn. So then I go Soul. And I think I want to drain this. And then we do boom, and then we go boom, and then boom. That's fine. Okay, then we play Sociologist next turn, we win. It's pretty easy now at this point. The game's, for all intents and purposes, over unless he runs, like, some sort of crazy thing. I don't know what he would run as Priest, but I don't know. Aggro Priest is Troll. He's out of cards and not even close to winning. I mean, that only happened because the Overseer pumped up the Death's Head Cultist like 4 times and gave me the best hysteria of my life. So if you made it this far, you probably have enjoyed the content at least a moderate amount, which means you should hit the like button. And if you have any decks you want me to play, put them in the comments. Or if you just want to say something cool, put them in the comments as well. And yeah, it basically just helps me out a ton, and it allows me to keep doing this and helps me with the algorithm. So it would mean the world to me. And also, let's just jump into the next game. Cool. I'm playing against a Priest. I don't know. Nerfing Priest is a good but also bad idea. It's a double-edged sword. That's all I gotta say. Everybody's complaining about it, and I'm not saying it doesn't need a nerf, but also, if they nerf the healing aspect of it, it will not, like, the meta's gonna be so much worse than it is now for the next month. Once they nerf Priest, Shaman, Hunter, Demon Hunter all go up by at least 1 to 1.5%, if not more. It's gonna be, my prediction, 55 to maybe 55.5. I think this is gonna be a solid 54. And Demon Hunter is going to be 52.5, if not a little bit higher. And you can quote me on that. Like, this is going to be the first part of the video that I'm posting today. You can quote me on that. It's going to be absolutely absurd how powerful these decks are. Because there are really no other control decks that really match Priest. And the only reason why Priest is good is because it has so much resource generation. I think they're either going to nerf Arbor up or Gibberling. One of those two. And I'm fine with both. And yeah, I don't hate nerfs. I just think that if this nerf goes live, the meta will be absolutely unbalanced. Like, terrible. Because the only reason people are afraid of playing just aggro decks is because of Priest. They'll be like, oh, it's a Priest, insta-concede. Like, if there isn't Priest, they're like, well, you know. I don't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna win because I'm aggro. It's gonna be tons of damage from hand that's uninteractive. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to tell people, like, in the community what's going to happen if you nerf Priest. But again, it's ridiculous and does kind of need to get nerfed, at least with Created By. I don't know. It's hard. It must be hard to be a dev at Blizzard, though, because, like, you have multiple camps of people that are trying to say a lot of different things that need nerfs or have problems with the game. He probably won't be able to generate that many more spells with that. Let's just play this and do something else later. Well, no, that actually hurts me. This is terrible. Fiendish Circle's pretty bad, but at least it's not totally useless. At least it puts minions on the board. Save small minions for Mutanus. Oh, I should have been saving Armorsmith for Mutanus. That's true. Armorsmith I didn't need to play. Venomous Scorpid I think is okay. But Armorsmith I should have saved. I'm not fully paying attention right now. I'm trying to have a conversation with chat about the meta. Again, I think the token Druid nerf is going to be Gibberling or Arbor Up. I think Demon Hunter, or Death Rattle Demon Hunter is more of a mid-range deck. I just don't want to have the Illidari Inquisitor be as strong as it is. It's way too strong. I think it should be 9 mana for what it does. Because it's literally just like a better King Crush right now. Wait, what? Oh! Wait, that's actually a pretty sick interaction. Because it doesn't do any damage. That's big brain, man. That's truly massive brain. Because it doesn't do any damage. It doesn't die to poisonous. That's crazy. Reed Barrett just started playing Hearthstone again after not playing for a long time and just hit top 1000 legend for the first time the other day. Well, nice, man. Nice, nice, nice. I don't know. I just don't want to see a meta that's all aggro and burst from hand that isn't really fun to play against to me. I'll Hysteria that. It ends up dying. Which is fine. Cascading, that's fine. We hit first and then Hysteria. And then hopefully it hits his thing and doesn't kill mine, but... Oh, nice, it does. Sick. But yeah, I'm gonna save the other Venomous Scorpid and Tamsin in my hand to play around Mutanus. The only problem is... you could potentially get another Mutanus. We play that. We get 2 minions, but it's to corrupt Ticketus. And now, we've got a 1 in 4 chance of losing Ticketus to Mutanus. If it happens, we cry. If it doesn't happen, we win. It doesn't happen, so now even if he gets rid of, let's just say, like, Yashiraj, I'm fine-ish with that. Ish. So we play Ticketus, and the next turn, we coin out Yashiraj and play Ticketus again. Illidari Inquisitor should be a 6/8. I feel like if it was a 6/6, it would still be very good. I don't think it needs to have 8 health. I think a 8 mana 6/6 with Rush that can go face immediately on 9. It's basically a 6/6 charge minion for 9 mana. That can attack twice. It can kill a taunt minion and then go face. And I think making it 6/6 means that it would die to a lot of 6 health or 6 attack taunt minions, right? Like Priest has one, Paladin has one from the weapon and the Lightsworn Elemental. And I feel like there's gotta be another. Warlock has one with the 1 mana 6/6 when your cards are less than 10. And it would just mean that there is counterplay. Because if it's a 6/8, it still destroys you a lot of the time. It's still gonna survive and be able to attack twice and be a huge sticky minion on board, which is not something I want to deal with. I don't want to live tap or overdraw, sadly. But now I have 1, 2, 3 other cards. Still have a 25% chance of losing Yashiraj, which I'm not huge about, but it's fine. Or it shouldn't have Rush. Or it just shouldn't be able to attack twice, I feel like. That would be really good. I feel like not being able to attack twice would be pretty good. Because that's another big problem. Being able to kill the taunt minion and then hit face right after, I think is a bigger problem than the damage it does immediately. Because, like, it can attack twice, which is just crazy. I know I don't get Cascading back, but honestly, I'm fine with that. I just want to get this out before Mutanus potentially happens. What else do you lose? You lose your Mind Render, huge. That's pretty big. That's huge. I don't overdraw. That's big, so he can't steal anything. That's huge. He's already lost so many cards. What is he supposed to do now? And then we have Jiraxis potentially for insane late game. He's already lost 10 cards. I feel bad, but it's kind of strong. I mean, I know that the Raise Dead was a possibility, and I know that I get wiped here with Hysteria, and it sucks, but I also don't really care now. Because we did what we came here to do. We burned 10 of his cards. I'm a head out now. See ya, Chen. But let's just think about all the cards that he's lost so far in terms of minions on board. He's lost one Sethic, one other legendary, an Armor Smith, I think one other minion, and then Ticketus. Like, I'm fine right now, I feel like. I'm gonna go with this. I mean, if I go with you, does that really help me? It literally buffs 2 minions in my deck, which is essentially useless. I'd rather just have an extra removal, play this, and pass. I don't even really want to life tap because I'm so far ahead in fatigue right now. New to Hearthstone, any advice for a beginning aggro player? Face is the place most of the time. That's my biggest advice to you, I guess. I don't know. I mean, like, obviously there's probably more advice that I could give you that would be better, but also pretty simple advice is just go face most of the time. Don't worry about his minions unless it's a minion like you actually really have to worry about. Oops, I healed second. We don't talk about the order here. How about keep him as an 8-mana 8/8, but give him charge or rush if he attacked last turn? But that would be even easier to pull off. That'd be even easier to pull off.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
Like, think about it. Think about it. Let's just say, hypothetically, that you attacked turn 7, and you play Illidari Inquisitor turn 8, and you have rush/charge a turn earlier. Now you're doing the 8 damage turn 8 instead of turn 9. And it's even earlier if you play the 4/4 that reduces the cost by 1. I think I'm okay taking some damage here. Just gonna play Mutanus and see if I can snipe a minion real quick. Maybe something good. Not bad, it's a 9/9. I probably should have life tapped first. I don't know. Mutanus was still a good play, I think, though. And, like, this is where I gotta give Hearthstone developers props, though. Because, like, how do you balance things and nerf things? I don't know. I'm pissed off that Priest is getting so much hate when there are other decks and other things that are just objectively way stronger right now. I mean, not at the highest levels of play, but really the only people who are affected by this Priest nerf are some control players at low ranks, and then, like, high legend. Which, to be fair, there's something to be said for high legend players, right? Like, they're the best in the world, and they know how to play things way more optimally than other people. I probably should have saved that for Tamsin to get a free one, now that I think about it. It's fine. You can make it a battle cry effect. Like, honestly, I feel like it should... Okay, Illidari Inquisitor, what I think it should be at the end of the day is have Rush and have a battle cry attack whatever your hero attacked this turn. So that way it can still have charge, but it's not as broken as it could be. And that, I think, would solve the issue of the card. At least to some extent. I want to draw Jiraxos soon, man. But I also don't really want to life tap anymore. I have 10 cards. I have 8 cards in my deck, essentially, so I don't really want to life tap anymore. I think I just go Boom and Drain Soul and save School Spirits for later. Because that way, so let's see here. If it's a battle cry, you can't, like, use its rush to kill a minion and then use your hero power to hit face immediately, like, right after, right? Which I think would help the game quite a bit. to not be able to do that anymore. I'm literally just not going to do anything. I'm just going to let him fatigue and hope to get Jiraxis soon. So you wouldn't be able to get over a taunt and do 9 damage in the same turn. It also means that N'Zoth wouldn't be as broken with it, but it would still have Rush so it could kill a minion. It wouldn't be terrible. And it also wouldn't be strong the second turn. Like, you're not going to get mega punished, right, for not killing it immediately. I want to do 12 damage. I don't really need the healing, I don't think.
I am out of cards.
I've got tons of removal, so we just wait it out, I guess. Like, we're going to win the game over the course of the next several turns, so it's fine. He's got 9 cards to his name at this point. Like, he can Alex Strauza me. I just cascading this, I guess. Do I want to cascading that? The answer is no, I don't. But I'm about to Twisting Nether? No. Also no. Yeah, we just play cascading and play a taunt minion. We'll just flood the board, force him to do something to deal with this. Just get some stuff out on the board to maybe trade in with so I can play Jiraxis next turn without being too behind. I think it would still be a good card for Demon Hunter too. Maybe it's a bit too strong. I could see an argument for it still being too strong. If he gets Ticketus, he burns like 3 soul fragments and then he concedes. I don't know. Or maybe make Ordering Matter. Maybe, I don't know. Or keep him exactly the same, but don't let him attack twice in any given turn. So he can still have the charge, but he can't also get over a taunt minion or again attack twice if you don't happen to kill it. Like, I don't know. There are a lot of things that I could see being better. Oh, the Raised Dead with the whelps kind of screwed him over, didn't it? It's amazing that Warlock has been so bad for so long, and the only thing that has happened has been a nerf to Hysteria and 0 buffs. Yeah, I kind of agree with that as well. I'm kind of sad about it. I feel like Warlock should have buffs. I feel like they should have a new card that draws soul fragments to make it more consistent, or like more healing. The only new card it got was a card that literally does more damage to itself. A 2 mana 6 damage that does damage to you. Like, that's kind of silly if you think about it. I think Secret Rogue's fine. I think Secret Rogue's good. This isn't alive yet, right? We just Twisting Nether and do this. Get a 6/6 out there. It's not bad. We still have Cascading and another Twisting Nether. He's got 1 minion, 2 spells, and 2 other things that I'm unclear of, but that's fine. I don't really care. 6/6, hit him in the face, and he's gonna lose to fatigue. I'm a free-to-play player. Do you think I should start saving coins for the next expansion now? I think you should have started saving a month ago. I think as soon as the mini set came out, you spend your 2,000, 3,000 gold to get that, and then you just save all of the next gold for the next expansion and go for that. That's generally how I do my, That's how I do my gold saving. That's why I always have so much when the next expansion drops. Kill. I'd like a taunt with some healing. Do this, hit him in the face. Taking a lot of damage from fatigue here. He's got 1 minion, 2 spells, and 1 random card from the beginning, which I have no idea what it could be at this point. It's not another Apotheosis. A randomly discovered palm reading. Yes, of course. This is gonna do a ton of damage to him, and then I just hit him, do this, pass. Okay, he got that off of the Veil Weaver. He's got 1 dragon and 1 other spell. Or one other card, I guess, technically. It's not even a spell.
What do you mean play?
Kill everything! Kill the 2/3. Just kill it off, thank you, so I can go face. Nice. 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 I think he winks at the end, right, of that thing? The meme or whatever. Nice. Token Druid is a real problem in Hearthstone. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with them nerfing Token Druid. And again, I don't think that Priest shouldn't be nerfed. I'm just saying that there are repercussions for it. Okay, N'Zoth. How did I forget about N'Zoth? What a fool I was. What a fool I was. So we could do a couple of things here. How do we want to wipe his board? Tamsin into school, 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 or just Twisting Nether? Let's just be jerks and Twisting Nether. So that way we can also hero power at the end. It's fine. He heals up to 30. He's got one dragon left. It's probably dead immediately on sight, so we win. Cool. Yay. Ticketus, destroying priests since 2019. 2020? 2020. He's got nothing left. We play Cascading Disaster. You wanna know what is? What's also a disaster? I don't know. Hearthstone. I don't know. I was gonna have a joke for there, but I don't have one anymore. How many packs on average is enough for a new expansion? Well, the full $80 bundle is usually not enough to get you the full thing. It usually gets you about 2/3, so more than that. You can't Tamsin and force school because he has Light Shower, which will heal the N'Zoth and Ticketus. That's true. That's true. Quirky, you're a genius. Me, dumb. You, genius. So with the addition of the new card, the Flightmaster, I actually think that the deck is not bad. I think that Control Warlock is in a spot where it's still fairly weak, but the little bit of extra healing that the Flightmaster provides, and the fact that I changed the deck around to have an Acidic Swamp boost to help into matchups with weapons, I think that the deck is actually pretty decent. Overall, this deck ended up going 12 and 11, so I mean, it's about 50%, but it's still better than the like 43% that it's predicted to have on Hearthstone Replay, and the more you play this deck and the more you get used to it, I think you'll get better and better and better with it. So, like a lot of my losses came near the beginning-ish, and I slowly became more accustomed to the deck and was able to perform pretty well with it at the end. So, I think that the deck is pretty solid. In terms of keeps, you basically want to keep any early game 1-drop minions, early game removal like Drain Soul, Soul Shear, and School Spirits, and then Venomous Scorpid, Flightmaster, and Death's Head Cultist are all good as well because they sustain you in the early game or generate resources. And then you'll draw into your late game later because you have your life tap and you have more draw than most other classes in Hearthstone. So overall, very, very, very good deck. Well, it's a pretty good deck and has some good potential, and I want to see if you guys like it.